If you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have go inside the description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers, and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, by the time you're watching this video, it's April 29th, 2025. And this is the day to show Jamaicans for Justice and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization that we, the law-abiding Jamaican citizens, are against them and the killers. We are with the Jamaican Constabulary Force and the Jamaican Security Forces. That's the JDF, the warders, and all of these people that keep us safe. Not with these people who are calling for INDECOM to arrest our members of the security forces for murder without any evidence. They're talking about they want to see body cameras. Which police officer is going to have time when somebody is shooting at them to turn on body cameras? You tell me. So we'd like that big broad-faced woman to go out there and batty-face Peter Bunting. Yeah, man, to go out there with body camera with police officer, and when they come on attack, let's see how they react. Because they think that it's movie, as if it's a scripted. Whenever you're involved in a shooting, it's a scripted scene, and you have scene 1, scene 2, nothing like that. Sometimes shooting just in few seconds. These people don't understand. I've been shot up so many times. You understand that I can't even recall how many times. I can't even, not even counting. I could, you understand what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I just saw it go. You understand? So these people, they're the epitome of evil. So you know that as it has been advertised that this is a pushback against these corros and corrobunkles, dirty bungle, and supporters of criminals. Yeah, Jamaican for Justice and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. So the law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, and people who are Jamaicans are in the diaspora. Now you would see who are your enemies in Jamaica, who are rallying, supporting, sympathizing with the people who are killing our fellow Jamaicans. And it's Jamaican for Justice and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. So if you're a die-hearted PMP and you love the killing, you're going to love your party. If you're a patriot, if you're a Jamaican and you want to live in peace and harmony where criminals live in fear of losing their lives, you're going to abandon the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, because the only thing that they know to produce are criminals. And they breed criminals like chink. I am from the belly of the beast, Jonestown, where it all started, where the birth of criminality, where the baby born, they nurture the baby, And then people start to romanticize with the baby. And where they make killing fashionable. Yes, because they do it in song and make it come like a something good. And you kill people and you kill them for fun and you lick out them marrow and brain and all of these things. Nothing positive. So today, Tuesday, April 29, 2025, a national call to action. Wear blue. Yeah, wear blue to stand with the police. Stand against the criminal sympathizers. So on Tuesday, April 29, 2025, or 2025, the Jamaican Constabulary Force is calling upon every decent law-abiding citizen and patriotic Jamaican to wear the colour blue. Not just as a fashion choice, but as a powerful and visible symbol of solidarity with the brave men and women who risk their lives daily to protect and serve the nation. Not with the Jamaican for Justice, who breed criminals like chinks, along with the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. This is more than just a gesture. It's a national statement, a bold declaration that the people of Jamaica stand firmly on the side of law, order, justice and decency. And we stand in solidarity with the police and against all killers. Every killers must live in fear of losing their lives. They are the extortionists. We believe in preemptive strike. Preemptive strike save lives. We rather the fatal shooting count go up and the murder rate decrease. That is what we believe in. We are not supporting any criminals. We have zero sympathy when it comes to criminals. We don't serve sympathy coffee, sympathy tea, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper over here for criminals. All we give them is some bitters. Yes, in their champagne glass for them to go on the departure lounge flight. No cancellation, no refund, no delay. Flight is always on time and room is always there for them. So it is a resounding rejection of organization like Jamaicans for Justice and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization whose actions, rhetoric and public sympathies have too often aligned with the murderers, extortionists and gangsters on a deceitful banner of human rights. These groups have repeatedly defended the indefensible, excusing cold-blooded killers, demonizing the police, and undermining the very fabric of lawful society. So let's be clear. When you defend murderers, you betray the victims. When you attack the police for doing their duty, you embolden the criminals. And that is what the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization have been doing from 1972 until now. They haven't changed. And that is what a harm. Jamaican for Justice was a harm of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Just look at it. NIA, Jamaican for Justice, that harm, that fist, that clenched fist is a PNP represent, is a symbol of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Born and grown in belly beast, and that is what we have been taught. So I am telling you. So tomorrow, when you march for gunmen but ignore the tears of grieving mothers, you show your true colors. Your true allegiances lies and not with Jamaica, but with the killers, the murderers, the rapists, the extortionists, the cold-blooded killers. This is why the JCF, supported by Hall and who cherish a safer, better Jamaica, is urging every true Jamaican to put on blue this Tuesday. Blue represent courage. Blue represent integrity. Blue represent the sacrifice made by every officer who leaves home each morning uncertain whether they will return, but determined to serve. When you wear blue on April 29, you are saying, I stand with those who stand guard over my community. I reject the glorification of criminality that the Jamaican for Justice and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization supports. These people are enemies of the Jamaican poor people. I denounce the hypocrisy of organizations that make excuses for killers while claiming moral high ground. I believe Jamaica belongs to law-abiding, not the lawless. So the choice is clear. You cannot claim to love Jamaica while siding with those who are tearing it apart. You cannot call peace while defending those who spread violence. You cannot talk about justice while supporting injustice against the innocent. On April 29th, make your choice clear for the world to see. Wear blue. Share photos. Yeah, share it with us at the Jamaica Young Police channel. We have a number here, 954-559-4921. Yeah, send a picture, show us all the pictures of people them in a blue. Send photographs so we can show the world, to show the majority of Jamaican people are law-abiding citizens. They don't support carousing, carabunkers and dirty bungle and depraved mind people. They support law and order. That is what we want. We want our citizens can sit on a pizza and play domino until in the morning. I used to do it even when I was a police officer. Yes, open in my yard where I used to live, we play domino until morning. Didn't have to worry about anyone sneaking up on us to shoot us. Not because I had a gun, because you understand what I'm saying. So show the world that the majority of Jamaicans stand with law and order and justice, not with the criminals. Together, we send a message to the criminals. They are political puppets and the so-called advocates. Yeah, the so-called advocates in organization like Jamaican for Justice and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Jamaica belongs to the law-abiding people and we will defend it. This is not about politics. This is not about partisanship. This is about the soul of Jamaica. April 29, 2025, wear blue, stand proud, fight for the future of Jamaica, a future without fear. We're not afraid of, we're not afraid of these people. No, we're not afraid of a criminal them. A criminal they must live in a fear of losing their lives, not law-abiding citizens. So as we say, greetings to all my fellow Jamaicans at home and abroad, and to the worldwide family of those who believe in truth, justice and law and order. Today we are standing at the crossroad of history. And whether you realize it or not, Tuesday, April 29, 2025, will be remembered as a defining day for Jamaica's soul. And guess what? We are going to show the world and the Jamaican people and the people in the diaspora what direction we want our country to go in. If we want to continue with the criminality, the killers, and put them on pedestal, romanticize them, their evil act, and put them on pedestal, big up dance, or we want to turn away that page from the Jamaican culture where criminals are shunned, they are not put on them pedestals because they won't have any career as killers. You kill once, we try and find you, and if needs be, and you put up resistance, we send you straight to the departure lounge. So we want to make sure that killers don't have any long career like Tesha Miller, Blackman, and all of those people. Those days are done. As the career start, that's when it's supposed to end. So if that's the direction we want it to go in as Jamaicans, we're blue. And guess what? You have a role to play. So before we dive deep into today's critical update, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, share this video with everyone who believes that Jamaica is worth fighting for. So let's go. The Jamaican Constabulary Force are officially, this is the channel that we have been telling you about. United we win, divided we lose. A call to action for all decent, ethical, and truth-seeking people. Brothers and sisters, let's speak some truth. Division has always been the weapon of the wicked. The ultimate tragedy used by corrupt governments, dishonest leaders, and power-hungry manipulators. They divide to conquer. They pit communities against each other. They turn neighbors against neighbor, tribe against tribe, race against race. Because they know the terrifying power we hold when we are united under truth, justice, and purpose. That's why united we win, divided we lose. It's not just a slogan, it's a movement, a philosophy, a rallying cry for every decent, ethical, and truth-loving soul on this planet. We are all calling on you to be a part of something greater. This is not just another YouTube channel. This is an international platform that transcends borders, cultures, and languages. It reaches across ocean and finds its way into the hearts, homes, and minds of people like you. People who refuse to be manipulated. People who are hungry for truth. And people who stand for what is right, even when it's not popular. We believe in what is right, not who is right. That's what it's all about. So we expose what others are afraid to even whisper. So This channel reach across oceans and find its way into the hearts and minds of people like you, people who refuse to be manipulated. So we expose what others are afraid, because they themselves are afraid. We uplift voices that have been silenced. We connect the dots, several, reveal the agendas and show the patterns behind the lies that the mainstream buries. We cannot do it alone. Your subscription is more than just a click. It's a declaration that you are no longer asleep, that you refuse to be divided, that you see the power in unity, that you are choosing truth over propaganda, ethics over corruption, courage over silence. So I am personally inviting you, subscribe to United We Win, Divided We Lose channel, a home for truth seekers, the whistleblowers, the freedom fighters, and those who still believe in values and virtues and in victory through unity. Because remember, evil thrives when good people are silent and divided. But when we unite, we win, always. So join the movement, click, subscribe and select all, and let your voice be counted among the courageous. That there will be a strong police presence this Tuesday, April 29 at Alpha Tree Transportation Center in Kingston. Why? Yeah man, because Jamaican for Justice and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, yes, the same Jamaican for Justice that many believe as being the PR department for criminal elements, and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is planning a public protest. But hold up, listen carefully. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has made it loud and clear. They are not affiliated with any group. They are not taking sides. Their mission is simple: protect life and safety of all Jamaican, protesters and bystanders alike. But as for me, I would not protect the people them from Jamaican for Justice. Let them stay there by themselves. Whoever want to, we don't care if there's a counter protest want to. Yes, they counter protest them, and sometimes when people and for one for this and one for that, at times things get heated, and then sometimes you have brawls. Hey, but the police is not there to protect people who support criminals. You're on your own. In a real democracy, people have the right to express themselves peacefully, and the police job is to make sure no innocent blood is shed and law and order are maintained. And we have to commend the JCA for sticking to their constitutional role without bias, especially in these tense and dangerous times. The truth, the media won't tell you. Now, let's get real. Something you won't hear from the mainstream media. The so-called peaceful protest by Jamaican for Justice and the PNP LGBTQ criminal organization is not about rights. It's about protecting the very criminals who are destroying communities, murdering innocent Jamaicans, and causing endless sorrow across this land. And don't take my word for it. Look around. How many families are still crying over murdered loved ones? How many businesses have been burned down by gang violence? How many young lives have been stolen by bullets and the blade? Who cries for them? Where was Jamaican for Justice when the entire family was wiped out? Where were their protests when law-abiding citizens were being robbed, raped, and murdered? Where are they? But now they want to flood the streets to defend rights for killers. Jamaica, wake up. What you can do on April 29, 2025, today, every true Jamaican must make a stand without saying a word. Wear blue. Stand tall for law and order. Let the nation see where you stand with the police, with justice, with a safer Jamaica, and not with Jamaican for Justice. And while Jamaican for Justice and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and their backers try to paint criminals as victims, we, the silent majority, must rise up peacefully but boldly. We are not violent. We are not hateful. We are the ones building Jamaica, raising our children, running businesses, feeding the hungry, protecting the elderly, uplifting communities, and we are saying enough is enough. We are tired of these scoundrels, these parasites that the PNP breed like chinks. If you believe that Jamaica belongs, to law-abiding citizens, not the lawless. If you believe that the blood of the innocent matters more than the rights of the wicked, if you believe the future must be protected for our children, not surrender to gangsters, then you belong right here on this channel, where the truth is told without fear, where we stand for righteousness, and where we call wrong wrong, no matter who does it. Yeah man, subscribe right now. Share this video with 10 friends. Comment below, I stand with the law-abiding. Because here's the reality. Evil wins when good people stay silent. Let's make noise for justice. Let's make noise for Jamaica. Let's make April 29, 2025 the day the nation war backed against criminality and its enablers. I am counting on you. Stay strong, stay smart, and stay ready. You know, one love, one Jamaica, one destiny, and we not stop fight for this. You know what? The evil one them want to talk. As we tell you right here, family, welcome to the home of truth, justice, and the voice of law-abiding people of Jamaica and the world. As we tell you, today is not a regular video. This is a call to arms. Not with violence, but with unity, courage, and conviction. Because courage is contagious. Yes, we are the Jamaica Young Police, and we encourage people to inform. Call we, tell we. This is the call to arms. So before we go any further, if you believe that Jamaica must be protected from criminals and their enablers, hit that like button. If you haven't hit it as yet, and share this message with 5, 10, or 100. Others spread it like wildfire, because if we stay silent, Jamaica will fall into the hands of the very devils we fought to keep at bay. Let's dive in. We, the law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, are making statement the whole world will hear. We stand with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We stand with the Jamaica Defence Force. We stand with the protectors, not the predators, not the killers, not the rapers, not the extortionists, not Jamaican for Justice, not the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization that breed criminals like chinks. And we stand against those who are trying to destroy this country from inside out. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and their mouthpieces, Jamaicans for Justice, which is the arm of the PMP. So let's call it for what it is. These groups have been nothing short of an incurable disease infecting the minds of our youth, poisoning them with false idea that criminals are the real heroes and the police and soldiers are the enemy. We hear Donna Scott Matley call a schoolboy brave to drape up a police officer. She's a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization senator. She is telling a youth who's going to idle that to disrespect the police, assault the police, make him brave. So you see what we are up against as people. So if we want Jamaica, we have to take it from these people. Make sure that these people have no power. Tell me something, Jamaica. Who defend the gunmans? Are the gunmen that kill our children? Jamaican for Justice or the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization? No. Who defend the killers? Who marches when criminals get killed but stay silent when a 10-year-old girl is shot on her veranda? Jamaican for Justice or the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization? No. The police and the family and the community who continue to demonize the police even when they are doing their job to protect the communities. Jamaican for Justice and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, they are the ones. We have done a video in which they went to Indicom when the murder rate was going down, that they need to start arrest and charge members of the security forces for murder, because these killings are not justifiable because there's no camera. Why don't you ask the criminals them for camera when they are killing people? Who have time when somebody finds shot at them? Oh, I need to turn on my camera, and then you allow yourself to get shot. No, that is madness. Who has aligned themselves with rapists, extortionists, and murderers under the fake flag of human rights? the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, and Jamaican for justice. Enough is enough. April 29th. Yes, we have to repeat it. April 29th is our day to fight back peacefully but powerfully. Wear blue. Show the world you stand with the JCF and JDF. Show up. Be present. Make your voice count. Video and expose. Pull out your phones. Record the real enemies of the people and the so-called activists who defend criminals and undermine Jamaica's future. Remember, their faces are known. Their agendas are clear. They are not on our side. Jamaica must distance itself from these parasites. Imagine a Jamaica where criminals run the schools, the hospitals, the courts, where gunmen decide your future. That's exactly what Jamaican for Justice and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization are paving the way for. Every time you stay silent, they get stronger. Every time you shrug and say, it's not my business, they sink their claws deeper into our future. But guess what? We still have time. We can reject them, isolate them, expose them for the traitors they are. They are not activists. They are not human rights champions. They are not freedom fighters. They are the friends of the murderers. They are the defenders of the debt merchants. They are the enemies of law and order and prosperity. And we, the majority, must make it clear they will never again rule over us. Never. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and Jamaican Justice will never get the chance to rule over us anymore, to continue this bloody, soak and murderous campaign with their tentacles spiral all over in Jamaica. That is what we are trying. This government is trying to get rid of, to change the culture of Jamaica, to make sure that each person respect the other person's life. That is human rights. You don't abridge my rights because you feel like, and because you silence, you get away with your crime. No, those days are done. Our movement, this is not just about April 29th. This is about the future of Jamaica. Starting now, support the JCF and the JDF. Whenever you see them, tell them thank you for your service. Speak the truth. When you hear the liars talking, correct them immediately. Record and expose. Let the world see who's fighting for the criminal and who's fighting for Jamaica. If we unite, we can push back the darkness and rebuild Jamaica where hard work, honesty, and integrity matters more than bullets, blood, and bribe. So here's the deal. If you believe that gunman life is not more important than a hard-working mother's life, if you believe that the police officers deserve honor, not hatred, but respect, if you believe that Jamaica's future belongs to the law-abiding citizen and not the lawless, the murderers, the killers, extortionists, rapists, and members of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization Jamaican for Justice, hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video so others can see it. And comment below, I stand with the JCF and JDF. And share the video with everyone who still has a conscience. Because when good people unite, evil has no chance. And when we raise our voices together, we drown out the lies of the wicked. And today is a fitting day for people from my community of Arnett Garden, Concrete Jungle and Jonestown to see Michael Jackson, and you'll be able to see her and able to, if possible, know where she lives. So she have a gun in her handbag that she takes around with her every day. And she says she have no problem. Anything that you want, you can have it. Even sure. That's how these people operate. So April 29 is just the beginning. The movement to save Jamaica starts with you. I am your host, standing proudly with law-abiding, calling out the criminals and their corrupt defenders. And I'll be right here fighting for Jamaica until the last breath. One love, one Jamaica, one destiny. Yeah, we not stop. Because look, we born and raised in a belly of a beast. And we hate criminals with a passion. Because if we unite today, if we speak boldly today, if we act with courage today, Jamaica will rise. Evil will be defeated. And the criminals and their enabler will be forever cast out from power. the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, and Jamaican for Justice will be seen as pariah, disease that you don't want to infect you because there is no cure for criminality. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we support the Jamaica Constabulary Force and all of its members. We despise Battyface Peter Bunton and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and Michael Jackson, who's a parasite, the epitome of evil and the destruction, who's causing destruction to our young people by encouraging them to commit crime and behaving as they are the victims when they are the villain. We support the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.